We're looking forward to joining with the Korean players to show our developing talent here in the ASEAN region, the Korean developing talent, and basically bringing the players together to enjoy what we do on the ASEANPGA between the 10 countries we represent. So we're happy to have the Korean players and hopefully have many more events.
So far we've been very happy with the new relations that we developed with you guys, and for us it's, organizing tournament has been we've been doing it for a while, but having the Korean as a new partner is a learning experience in terms of how they do things, how we do things. So it's a good working relationship.
I was impressed that a 14-year-old Korean player shot -4, and that shows that Korea is a strong golfing nation.
Today, yeah.
And to bring a young boy over like that, 14 still a boy, a young man, but that was a great effort because the scores out there, we've got some good players. The leaders were -6, and that guy's got a great future. Gun Chapakon from Thailand is our previous Order of Merit winner, leading on day 1. Day 2, moving up the leaderboard, is another previous Order of Merit winner, Kwanchai Tanan, also from Thailand. So we've got a very strong field from Thailand. We're really pleased to see Ariel and the young Malaysian leading on the first day. He got over a shoulder injury. He's been out for 6 months, so it's good to see him up there. You can't discount the other Malaysians that are very close behind, Shukri Othman, even Nachi. There's a few good players at 5, 4 and 5 under. This tournament's still open, and it's only the start of the second day, and there's some good players out there. We're pleased to have players from right across the ASEAN region, and to have the 40 Korean players here as well, giving the ASEAN players a run for their money and giving the Malaysians a run for their money. It's hard to say, but at the moment, maybe silver ties.
Yeah, ties. Well, don't discount Madan Mama from Singapore. He's the one candidate who will come from behind. I expect to see him come across the board today. He's just going out in the afternoon, so we'll see what happens. We will be talking to the Koreans sometime at the end of the event. We'll be looking at their final analysis of how the relationship goes and whether they want to push it to the next level. My hope particularly is to see the expansion of the ASEANPGA to include more nations in the future, and to actually build it up to a point where we will be one of the leading tour in Asia on this part of the world. And the more relationship we have with the Koreans and all the other ASEAN countries, China in particular, is something that we'll be working on in the next 12 months. Yeah.
ASEAN was developed 10 years ago as a development tour, and it was a tour to bring the players from their country competitions up to international competitions. And golf is so competitive and so tough, and golf in the Olympics is a very proud achievement for the Malaysians. But to have a tour where the players can mix internationally, they're not at top levels, they're not playing for multi-million-dollar levels, they're playing for good prize purses, they're playing for good competitions, the course is professionally set up, the rules, everything is done exactly the same as a full professional tournament, and it's a really good learning curve, especially for the younger golfers coming up, and I think it's very important to assist in the development of the game. And that's why the tour was originally set up 10 years ago. That's what we still do today. And in the future with the Koreans and other nations, we look forward to working together and giving younger players from around the world the chance to develop and become better golfers.